Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for this week's Minute with Word, brought to you by the Douglas Hills Church of Christ. I'm Mark McCrary. We're curious people. We like to cross oceans to find out what's on the other side. We send rockets into space so that we can find out what's out there, probes to the depths of the ocean so that we can find out what's below. In our own private lives, we're curious about things, and we like to go to school and read books and sometimes watch YouTube videos so that we can find the beginning, middle, and end of something and figure out then that we know everything there is to know about it. Sometimes we're afraid of what we don't know. The Word of God tells us that our God is an incredible God. He is a God of majesty, a God of awe, a God of power and might, a God of love, mercy, grace. He is a holy God. He's a God who judges. And we can sometimes think that we've learned everything about Him when we study the Word of God, the beginning, middle, and end. Let me tell you, we can never here on this earth understand everything there is to God. And that may frighten us, but it really should fill us with awe. In Deuteronomy 29, verse 29, we are told this: the secret things belong to the Lord our God. What has been revealed belongs to us and to our children, that we may obey the law. God has chosen to give us certain things about Him, and what we know about Him is remarkable, and it ought to fill us with awe. We ought to read about God and just rejoice in the fact that we can serve a God like this and be in awe of Him. But understand this: regardless of how high and holy your thoughts of God are, at the end of the day, God is far mightier than our highest thoughts. And there's far more to Him that He has not revealed to us that ought to just make us fall back in praise and awe of Him. And one day, if by God's grace we are saved, we will be with Him forever and understand all of who He is then. And whatever praise we give Him now, as wonderful as that is, it will be far greater there in the heavenly realm. I hope you'll be there one day. I hope I'll be there one day, by God's grace. If you're interested in learning more about Him, have any questions, give us a call, 502-245-0573, or contact us through our website, www.douglashillschurch.org. Thank you for listening to this week's Minute with the Word. I'm Mark McCrary. May God bless you this week.